What? Here we are now for part 5 of this adventure of my second painting in painting VR, which is art for aliens. I'm making something the aliens will love. So, we have been through a lot so far, learning this application. Well, I guess it won't let me go all the way over unless I blow it up. And we're here. I think this is the final stretch. I really want to try to finish this in this session. I'm feeling it's really close. So I have fresh batteries in my hand bobbers, whatever they're called. Controllers, that's the word. I've drank some coffee. I took Glitch out for a walk and she peed and pooped. So she shouldn't bug me. I have some water ready and the rest of my coffee. I have my actual headset. My actual headset plugged in because the battery is a little low because I forgot to plug it in. And I think we're ready to go. I don't know, I feel like I should talk about something more before jumping into painting, but honestly, we should just get to painting. I really wish I could put music on without YouTube. Possibly, because it scans for copyright content, but I'll figure it out. Like, I have over-the-ear headphones, so I think I'm going to test some point putting over-the-ear headphones on and seeing if it picks up the audio when I'm talking in here. I don't know. I like music when I'm painting. It's like totally a thing. Also, I remember I turned sound off for painting and I just was sick of the little that stuff. Possibly another feedback point for painting VR. Can we have the brush sound and the clicky sounds be separate? Because the brush sound is very, very nice. This, not so nice. Maybe I'm mean. Maybe I'm Maybelline. Okay, we want to continue with the line work. Let's get some black. Oh, I have to bring my palette reference out to get set up. That's what I was feeling was missing. Like, why do I need to get started here? So it's going to glitch out a little bit when it loads all the references. It does this every time. And then it's okay again. Let's cut the cord. Oops. I'm pretty stoked about this piece. I'm pretty, I keep dropping the... Pretty stoked. Let's get... Okay. Settings were saved. And we remembered to save last time, so we don't have to, like, completely start over. So where do we want to go with this? Let's, like, blow this up again. Let's sit with it for a minute before we jump right in. Let's do that. Blow it up. Move it over. Let's move this out of the way. This out of the way. We don't need... Here, I'm so weird, sorry. Okay, let's get rid of these settings. Okay. Let's sit with this for a minute. How are we feeling about art for aliens? Is this art that the aliens want? This is a question I keep asking myself throughout it. Like, if I was an alien and I saw this uploaded to the interplanetary file system, would I be like, you know what? This artist, genius. This artist, like, the world doesn't deserve her. Earth, she's too good for Earth. She deserves so much better than the crap that's going on Earth. So we're gonna just take her in a little spacey ship and make her a pet. I don't know, something like that. Cue up Pets by that 90s band, Porno for Pyros. That'd be good. That'd be real good. All of that joking aside, is it a joke? I don't know. I don't know when I start rambling crazy stuff if I'm even joking anymore, because what is reality? I really like where this is going. I feel like there needs to be more, like, the body I'm going to finish out. I'm going to shrink it down and finish out the body. Maybe add more detail line work in it, like more patterning, because I really like having patterns. Like, I feel like some scales maybe would be really cool. Like on, let's get my finger, on the middle boobles. I think like scale patterns, I feel, is where I'm going with that. But the face overall, I feel needs some and it may be, I think I know. I think I see what I want to zhuzh. Think this is a good size? I think this is a good size. Oh, we want black. Give me black. Give me black. Okay. Mercury's in retrograde and it's being really annoying. I declared war on Mercury today. Jokingly, but also it's being brutal this time. Oh, that's what I'm seeing. Just need more pattern, texture, asymmetry, wiggles. I love wiggling. I love the wiggles. The band, the wiggles, wiggling in lines. All of it's pretty cool. Also, thank you everyone who's been watching so far. Especially like the new, like, I'm just, as people are watching these as I put them up, like, that's super cool. And people in the future, like a year or two or 10 years from now, when you find this, also salutes to you. Like, the first people are the cool, and the later people to find this are cool too. Like, especially if you've watched hours of me doing this, like, I don't understand why you would, but I really do think you're pretty cool for it. And I don't like this carrot, so we're just gonna fill it in black. We're gonna make it like a goatee sticking out. I don't like the lines on it. I decided they conflict. And then we're gonna add some of this. And we're gonna boop, boop, boop it, pop it. Okay. I don't like any of that. I can only undo so far. I have to live with it. I'm gonna live with it. Maybe if I color it in. This is what happens. Yeah, that's better. I don't know. If you don't like it, paint it black. I think the Rolling Stones were onto something there. If you don't like it, color it in. And actually, yeah, that's better. That's better. I want some ears. I think this guy needs some ears. Like Spock ears. Oh my gosh. That's really good. But let's like... That was not thought out. Let's make it more assured. Like, I wanted Spock ears there, not like I'm thinking about Spock ears. Oh, that looks... Let's try it one more time. So, again, we want some pupils in there. That's what looks weird. We want Spock ears. We're so sure of it. We want Spock ears, and we want the best Spock ears that this hand will put out. This is how I'm gonna do it. I don't know how. I'm just telling my hand, like, make the best Spock ear. No. You failed me, hand. One more time. I'm gonna keep doing this. It's maybe it's not Spock ears. Oh, that's pretty good. Too complex. I want it simple. And maybe they're too big. They're too big. Let's have them. Okay, one more. I see what the issue is. Because if these kind of look like glasses, so we're just going to make them glasses. And that's what's messing up the visual perception. And so if they were glasses, they would have like a little thing coming here. And the ear would be there. So let's do that. No. One more time. It's this lobe that's bothering me. There we go. And one more time. You're probably like, what is she doing? But this is how I get good at gestural line drawing, is I like, sometimes it's like the first one isn't right, and that's okay. I just undo it and try again. And there we go. That's, I mean, it seems simple. Do I like it? Let's do the other one before I decide to scrap it. Like, I'm self-fulfilling prophecy there. Do we like it? We like it. We like it. And I want to do, like, it feels like smoke coming out a little bit now. So it may not be as Spock here, but let's clean up that line. Oop. Getting fussy over ears. Maybe I should smoke some very legal marijuana. That's pretty good. This. Okay. Hold on. I need to check on glitch. Alright, I'm back. I had to take the headset off, and I think it ended the video accidentally, but I'm back. Glitch likes to wander around and do naughty things, and she's not allowed. I've had her just like a little over a year, but she just has some weird thing, like when, like, I'll pay attention to her and give her the attention she needs and like the bandwidth that I have for her, you know, which it can be a lot of time actually. And then the second I start doing anything else, she decides like I'm like to try to sneak and do naughty things like pee and poop, and even though I just took her out, and why is it making that noise? And start barking at things that don't exist. I mean, normal dog things, very normal dog things. And I just, I gotta tell her to lay down. Chill out. The next Airbnb, I'm gonna try to find a place with a yard so I can just put her outside so she can, like, do her dog things. I think that's part of the issue, too. Like, why does it keep making, like, do you hear that? Why does it keep making that weird painting sound? Okay. So yeah, that was all. She's just being another buffer. But she's a good girl. She's really a good girl. Really, she is a good girl. But she doesn't understand the concept, like, I need to work and not pay attention to her 24/7. Because I need to make money, like, to buy her food. I don't know how to explain that to a dog. I don't know how. How do you explain to a dog they need to get a job? Just kidding. I don't know. How do you explain to a dog they need to get a job? Oh, this is satisfying. I love repetitive stuff sometimes when I'm stressed out. It really is soothing. Like, repetition. Don't gotta think about what I'm doing. Just repeating. Just repeating. I only ate a croissant for breakfast and I am getting a little hungry. I do this. Is it ASMR if I, like, eat a banana? Do I have a banana? I have a banana. Like, do y'all... What if I did VR ASMR and I just, like, ate stuff while I painted? Like mukbang painting. That makes me think my favorite mukbang video is the one where it is that one, I don't know his name, but it's, I mean, mukbang comes from Korea anyway, but it's the one major Korean guy who's a little chubby. I think he's really cute though. And he's doing the mukbang and it's like the cheese flies everywhere. And it's just like, and then he starts eating it after the cheese flies everywhere. It's really funny. I love it. It's one of my favorites. Maybe if I remember when I post this, I'll try to find it and link it in the comments for those who aren't familiar. If I remember. Otherwise, just search like mukbang cheese disaster or something. But don't leave this video. Just kidding. Do whatever you want. I don't care. If you've like made it this far, I'm also happy. Thank you. Like, I'm gonna keep saying that. Even like 80 videos in, I'll be like, you still here? Oh, why are you here? Like and subscribe. It's your boy. It's your good Empress. I'm here with another real painting session. Let's go. The nice thing about recording my thoughts while doing painting, I just realized, is like when I go to Memphis and then people are like, what does this painting mean? I can link to this like hours of YouTube video of me making it and rambling about aliens. It's art for aliens. I'm trying to get off this planet, so I'm trying to make a painting that is so inspired and aliens just vibe off of it. Like they like see this and they're like, damn, this is peak humanity. We need to save her at all costs. That's the painting I'm creating. I sound really insane, but I don't care. It's fun. It's fun. Just fun times. Like, okay, if you go with the insanity of these thoughts, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I make a dope painting and I throw it out there and a human likes it. Like, someone's gonna like it. It's just like how it is. Or everyone hates it. I don't know. I don't care. But it doesn't matter if anyone likes it. At the very least, like, by trying to make art for aliens, I've made this art. I've made hours of YouTube video now in painting VR because I want to make this painting for aliens. And like that right there, no one can take that away from me. And what's the best that can happen? The aliens see this and they think it's the tits. And they are like, you are the official artist of our spaceship. Just saying. It doesn't hurt to try to make art for aliens. I wonder if like they have food replicators, like or is it Star Trek aliens? I really hope for Star Trek aliens. That's my dream. But what if it's like Predator aliens? Do they still appreciate art? Do they still appreciate art? Yeah, because I guess making art for aliens, like, I'm really blanket statement being like, you know what, someone out there in the universe is gonna like this, though. Like, aliens is just like any creature not of this earth. So when I throw this out there, there has to be one sentient life form out there in the, like, known and unknown universe and multiverse that is like, this is the best painting ever. There has to be. I mean, that's just like, the probability of that not existing is like 0, because it's the especially if we get into multiverse, anything's possible. Because when you're talking multiverse, like anything that is probabilistic to happen is happening. And I think about that a lot. Like, it may not be happening in my reality that I'm experiencing, but it's not could be. The second like we think of it being a probability, it exists in another reality. I think it exists in another reality even if we don't think about it as a probability. Like, there's probably realities out there where shit is happening like we can't even fathom. Like, beyond fathoming. And that's pretty cool when you think about it. I really like the texturing on that. I do, and I want to like make some, let's add more texture here. Let's tie in this. Oop. Do we like that? Yeah, we like that. So I say we a lot. You notice us, we, because I have. It's not just because I'm an empress and I'm talking to the royal we, kind of, not really. I have dissociative identity disorder, which means I have multiple people in my head, multiple alters. And I'm always going to preface it with, it is nothing like the movies. The movies really demonize and stigmatize this mental illness, and it is not that. Cleaning up the lines a little bit. Just a little bit. And because that, like, I had to come to terms with, I'm not an I. I use I, but I'm fundamentally not an I. I am a we. And when I get relaxed and I'm just chit-chatting, I start saying we a lot, because it's like I'm talking to like I'm talking to you, the audience, and you're part of that we. But also I'm talking to like all the people in my head too. The committee, the Congress. Those are kind of messy. I don't have words for it. And we love them. We love all of them. We love each other. One big happy family. Not really all the time, but it is a struggle. But we deal. We wheel and deal. I think the clouds need to be black, just to like draw some attention there. So in my other video, let's get off mental health. I don't want to get deep dive mental health. I just am saying that so you guys know why I say we. And I'm probably not gonna like go much deeper than that. But let's change the subject to, in my other video when I was talking about like hanging stuff up over here and implied lines. And what are implied lines? Some of you may know, some of you may not. So these black lines, they're lines. They're just straight up lines. But there's also a thing called implied lines. So what is an implied line going on in this piece? Well, let me tell you. If we follow the spine, the implied spine of this. That's an implied line. The positioning of the body is an implied line, which makes us kind of go like this. It makes us flow through the piece. Like, implied lines are one of the most underrated things that really are what make compositions in a piece. So, and I've reinforced them because high contrast or like color contrast, let me get my finger out. Color contrast points are implied lines too. So these, like the dark purple to the pink, like that edge in there is an implied line. So I wish I could like paint over this. Let me just use the palette. So just to tell you where the implied lines are. So looking at this, there's the implied line of the body. And then there's the implied line of that. There's implied line here with that contrast point. But then also, that's an implied line too. So then if we go over here, what's going on over here? So even though these lines are going back and forth like this, it has a sense of going upward. Like you feel it going upward because of the color gradiating, and like it's like blended out here, but then it gets stronger. And then also like overall, even though the lines are going this way, the energy of it feels like this. But it also still points back to this. But it like keeps flowing up into here. So we have in this painting, let's get the head in there. This is the composition. Like, and there's more, you know, like the edges of this are now like, those are very direct lines that I'm drawing. But you want to think about the composition on a whole like this. So in very traditional painting, which I'm not doing, I'm winging it, I'm going with jazz because I've been doing this a long time, and I just like intuitively figure out the composition as I go. Like I like feeling it out. That's the discovery, instead of like, okay, my brain thinks this, I'm gonna draw this. Like I want to like pull stuff out that like I don't even see in my head. I have to like flow with it and like channel it. So that's why I'm doing it like this. But in very traditional, when you're starting, and I've gone through this too, like I started doing it like this, like when you're thinking of a composition before you even start painting, you want to think in broad things like that. So if I was like sketching this out, like, oh, I want a big flying guy like this, and some boobs, and a sun, and this, and that. And this right here, like, you may not understand like what it is I drew, but this is a valid sketch, like what I just did. That would be concepting out this. And it is total, like, your first laying down of stuff doesn't have to be perfect. Like, you can, and then you can sketch like multiple compositions like this and keep going. Like, oh, let's see here. Kind of like that this palette is like a little mini dry erase board. We need more in here. You can like do that. So like a common thing in art school, like that we learned, is we would like have a piece of paper and we would just do mini sketches. So like, I want to do a painting like this of an angel, or maybe I want the angel to be like this, or maybe the angel's falling. Like really broadly thinking gesturally, like what it is that you want positioned on the canvas. And you always want to work big to small. So even when I was doing this one, what you noticed was I started with the biggest brush, and I've been working down to smaller and smaller brushes. And you also want to start from dark to light in traditional painting generally. And like you can break rules with that, especially with digital. I think it's easier to break rules, but when you're using physical paint, there's a reason for it because of how the paint layers. But thinking about like, so when you have these sketches, then you want to think about like shadowing more and like building it up a little bit more. So like, say you do a bunch of sketches of an angel and you're like, oh yeah, this is the best angel sketch. So then I'm just going to change color. You would do a more detailed drawing, like, oh, I want the angel flying. And then you would think about shading. Where's the light? Let's see, the light's here. Because the biggest thing that was taught to me, like, oh, here's lights hitting here, lights hitting here, lights hitting here. The biggest thing that was taught to me with painting that I intuitively like go to now is you're not painting an object. You're painting, the light hitting off of that object. And think about that again. You're not painting an object. You're painting the light off of that object, because an object, an orange, unless you're doing a very graphic representation where it's just a line and orange circle and you're like, that's an orange. But if you're trying to do something realistic, an orange changes how it looks depending on the light around it. And an orange, we can't see an orange unless there's light on it. I know it seems so basic and obvious, but it's one of those things that like really opened me up as a painter and an artist in general, is thinking about what it is I'm really looking at. Like really seeing the reality around me. And we are not painting, when we're painting realistically, we're not painting the object. We're painting the light off the object. And I still pull that in. I still pull that into what I'm doing, even when I'm not doing something representational. Or I shouldn't say representational, realistic. Everything is representational. But even when I'm doing something not realistic. There we go. Get that clean line. And actually, I want these lines a little broader that are on the outside, so I'm going to shrink this down. And even in this, like, I was thinking about the light, like, it's in space, it's for aliens. There's some light source that's behind it, but then there's also, like, hitting it. Is it the best? I wasn't going for pure realism, so is it the best? Not really. Does it feel cool? To me, it does. To me, it does. That's pretty good. Let's redo that. Also, in other processes, people would like sketch these lines out and then do this, but I like gesture. I like building my confidence in, is this the brush stroke that I want? Can I do it in one line? Oop. I don't know why it's making that noise. It's so weird. is going on here? And let's do some. Oh yeah, I'm taking a step back and I'm gonna eat a banana and contemplate what we've done so far. Oops, actually I want to blow this up. Why is it making that noise? I don't understand. I sound like I have paint on my shoe. Okay, I'm gonna set my controllers down. And pull my banana out, which you can't see at all, but my hands are over there. That's my desk. I'm turned around, and it's really weird to me because I'm peeling a banana right now in front of me, but I'm still looking through the VR goggles, and so it feels really weird actually to do that. Sorry, I'm totally eating in your ear. Congratulations, you get to hear me eat a banana. It's important to step back and take breaks, feed your body, take care of your body, hydrate. You should hydrate or have a snack too. Stretch a little, think about what your body wants. Fly just landed on my lip. These flies, I killed a few yesterday. That was nice. That brought me joy. They're little assholes though. I'm wearing a sweatshirt because they love to land like on my back, right in my armpit, on my back though, but like right in the spot that I can't reach them, and it's like a very ticklish spot, and I feel like they know. They just know, and they're such jerks about it. Yeah, so anyway, art for aliens. Do we draw the little mushroom guys in the background, like coming out of the clouds? I think we want to do that. Do we want to do anything more with the alien itself? I don't know. Drinking some coffee and thinking about it. But I hope you have a better understanding of what an implied line is. And I was painting on those nails because the nails themselves are lines, but if I put more high contrast, so the eyes, people are drawn to points of high contrast overall, and the stronger the contrast, like people like the stronger the comparative contrast, the more people are like drawn to it. And contrast can be gained, through black and white, or like contrasting complementary colors put next to each other. And in color theory, a way to make colors more vibrant looking, which is something I do very often, is you lay complementary. Oh, I'm gonna grab this again. You lay complementary colors next to each other. Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm turning off. That was it. It was like something was glitching and it was thinking the sand was painting and it's not. Maybe if I turn it back on. Oh no, I'm still doing it. But if like even in this one I do it. What? I'm screwing stuff up here. I really like how this is organized. Wait. By putting the green and the pink together, they just make each other feel more vibrant because they're complementary colors. And it's just like how it works out. Ugh. Okay, the goggles are feeling tight on my head. Ugh. I'm getting a headache. Ooh. Hold on. I may have my strap too tight. I tightened it before this session started because I felt like it was too loose. But I may need to. I'm so tough, and then I'm like a little princess. My strap is too tight. Okay. Little mushroom man coming out of the ether. I love mushrooms a lot. I have done a lot of psychedelics. And I'm sorry, Mama. Actually, not. I had to do the psychedelics to get over trauma. These are nice little mushroom guys. Let's do that. That's what we want. And then let's get some white in here too. A little bit more white. Let's just dab that white. And we want a little more white to bring the highlights out. And actually we wanna, so I know I'm getting to the end of a painting when I'm thinking about just like, what do I want to highlight? Where do I want to throw some white? It doesn't mean it is finished, but it generally is like a sign that I'm getting close to the end when I'm like using this tiny brush and like okay, let's fix that. All mistakes are fixable, especially in digital. Oh yeah, and then I was gonna make these highlights. That's why I drew them. Just thinking about highlighting. Yeah, I'm kind of still. They get to a point when I'm with the painting, like I love the journey with it, but it's just like I want to get done and go think about other things. Like I don't know. It's just nothing against the painting. It's just I have other ideas, but some, especially this one because it's my second painting. I just wanted to make the series to be like cohesive, like okay, here's my second painting in VR. Here it is, start to finish. I don't care how good it looks. I don't care what the subject matter. Don't care. I'm gonna finish it and I'm gonna post it and I'm just gonna yeet it out there. I'm not gonna fuss over it. I mean, I've been fussing, but I'm not gonna like fuss about self-censoring myself and throwing it out there. Yeah, all these need to be tied in a little bit more. Yeah. And yeah, I love doing like the gestural stuff though that I was doing, and then bringing like black bolt lines in over it. It feels really good. Feels good in the hood, good. I mean, this is like an alien rapturing. Like, it's like, let's highlight the halo a little bit more and boom, boom, little highlights there, just to like zing them out. And I want those to be more. Oop. Do we want them pink? I think we want them pink. Not black. Let's use that pink to like. And part of the reason I like to do the lines after is because of this. I'm really bad at coloring it, like staying in the lines. So, I mean, this isn't the ideal either. And a lot of times, if I'm trying to stay in the lines, in Procreate, I'll create another layer underneath, or I'll do a selection within to like stay in the lines. So just like my hands don't care for staying in lines. So that's part of the reason why I don't do line work right away. Like I'd rather just like paint some stuff and then do the lines over it and maybe like adjust a little bit here and there to like compensate, you know, make it look more loopy here. That I like the highlight on that. That feels good. And I mean, I can always bring this into Procreate too. And if I do, I'll try to record it. But I kind of want to let these VR paintings stand on their own. That seems like a nice thing to do, you know? I may like adjust color a little bit in Photoshop. Okay, we want... No, I'm missing some shadows here. And the eye color needs to be different. Let's make the eyes pink too. I'm gonna be messy, but then we're gonna come back in. There we go. I want just a little bit to like. No, I don't like that. Okay. We need to get some mixing going on here is the issue. Okay. Let's blend that out. And blending it out is exactly what you could do in real life. Blend it out. Blend it out. Blend it out. Blend it out. There we go. Do we like it? We do like it. We need to bring some of this pink back to reinforce though. And we need some stars up in her, which I'm just gonna paint little. What's that? Who says you can't do detail work in here? It's just a matter of figuring it out. Maybe I should get that spray can. No, I think that made better dots. Just cleaner, you know. Let's get some pink in here too. Art for aliens. 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 Be really cool if there's a way to stencil in here, so we're gonna, but it's easier to color in the lines when it's bigger. I was just going about it all wrong. Look at that. Look at that. There it is. As DJ Pants, my friend, would say. There it is. There it is. Undo that. Get a little closer. Oop. There it is. Am I still being imperfect about it? Oh, damn straight I am. I'm messy. I'm a messy person. Clean lines out of the devil's playground. I don't know. Oops. That's a lie. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Not financial advice. Oops. Putting Art in yourself out there is scary, but you should do it anyway. That's my advice. That is not financial. Oops. Not my advice. Or my advice that's not financial. It is my advice. It is scary. Oh, did I mess those up? Am I fired? The aliens are gonna hate this. They're gonna hate this. You messed it. You made a mess. Okay. I'm throwing that. And we're gonna fix some of what I just did there. Because when you're dealing with gestural brushstrokes, where did it go? Okay. Like, I was getting too fussy. That's what I was doing. I got fussy. People. And fussy looks crummy. We want confident and calm line work. Oh, I made this too small. Let's make it a little bigger. Yeah, that got too fussy. Oh, I need to undo, turn mixing down. I'm getting fussy. I'm a fussy baby. We want gesture. That was fucked up. And we're gonna... Sorry, I keep swearing. Sorry. There we go. And we got the pink more in there. We didn't get too stupid. But we got a little stupid there. Just a little stupid. It's okay to be stupid sometimes. Where did my brush go? I keep doing that. We're gonna fix this. There we go. That looked a little stupid. Like, if you want perfectly clean lines, bring in an illustrator. Like, that's my advice to all artists. Stretching, take a stretch break. We got too fussy, so we need to stretch some stuff out. But, like, yeah, like, when you're painting, like, it's cool to get, like, straight lines, and I respect artists who do that. But the right tool for the job, right? Like, if you want a perfectly straight line and you're doing digital work, go into Illustrator, go into Photoshop. Bring it in somewhere and get your straight lines. But if you're using something that's painterly, perfectly straight lines just ain't gonna happen. And that's just the nature of the beast. Like, if you want something that feels more organic and gestural and whatever, like, yeah, use painterly stuff. Like, stop trying to, I don't know, I do it myself, so this is me, like, pep talking myself. I, like, use the tool that's right for the job. If you want a certain look, use the tool that gets that look. Stop trying to make tools be something or not. And also, stop trying to make yourself be something you're not. That's my inspirational words for the day. Maybe. Oh, this fly. And love yourself for what you do well. And I said do. There's a fly on me and it's driving me nuts. Okay, that was bad. And no, you can always undo. It's okay. It's really okay. Do you think that yeah, they probably should be a different color. They should be pink too. Let's blow it up. Let's get in there. And but use the right tool for the job. You know? And stop beating yourself up because you may not do it whatever ideal you're striving for right away. And don't beat yourself up if you never get to that ideal. And accept maybe your ideal in this moment. And you'll be ideal in the next moment. I don't know. Oh, what did I just do? I don't know. Can I fix it? Yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah, we like that. And let's fix this. Oh, I need to plug my headset in. It accidentally got unplugged when I've been fooling around here. Let's check that it's charging. Yeah, it's charging. Okay. Sometimes you just need, like the headset. Just told us what it needed. It needed me to plug it in. What do you need? What do you need? Water? Maybe. How many times am I going to tell you to hydrate? It's going to be a lot. And I'm talking to you, the YouTube viewer. I'm pretty happy with that, except this little line got a little fudgy. A little fudgy. Let's unfudge that little fudge a little. There we go. Some like now that it's big, we can like fix some of this. That may bother me. Instead of being little and fussy, let's get big and to the point. And I want some white. Little and fussy, little and fussy. I'm a little fusso, I'm a little fusso. We want that to get drippy, we want that. And we want to fix it. Like, this is messy, come on. You can't see it until you blow it up. That's okay. We're okay. I'm a little fusso. Okay. It's looking pretty good, if I say so myself. Pretty good. What do you think? Are we done? There's one point I want to fix here. Oh, there's fly just landing on my face. I'm a fussy baby. Not fussy baby. This is why I need music. I don't know. I need to figure out. TikTok is nice because I mean they have all the music like built in, and so they don't like DMCA you. I think YouTube is still DMCAing, and let's just I need to figure out. That looks exponentially better. I know I like being messy, but like, come on. We don't gotta be like we want to like accentuate the ruffle eye boob, you know? Not accentuate it. Kind of looks sad otherwise. That I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna fix down here though a little. Mostly this one I don't like, but I'm gonna leave the green coming out. I kind of like that. And this I'm gonna fix. And I'm gonna fix some. This I want it to be thicker and more. There we go. Oop. Humma. I wanna help people. So good. Love to love you, baby. I really want this to be like off. I don't know. It just feels better. I like the feel of drips. I just drip a lot. I'm moist. I'm a very moist little baby. Don't those shrooms feel incomplete? Like, what do they need? Remember that brick road I was doing on the arm? That's what we need right here. Hold on. We need this to start. Ooh. What is this? It's the yellow brick road. And we're gonna fill in the bricks? Maybe. Those look crummy. And oh, that one's okay. love eating your love. I love, love, love. Get off. Yeah, we like that. We do. And I like it. I think I need more, like, double bricks. Double bricking. Let's double brick here too. Because it's the yellow brick road. This one I feel needs to be triple bricked. And then do we color them in? Maybe. And then let's have this be a baby brick. Baby brick. I need my baby brick, baby brick, baby brick. Actually, we want yellow, don't we? It's the yellow brick road. Where's it going? Nobody knows. Yellow, 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 yellow. So, I realized the effects are very messed up right now. I'm sorry. The brushstroke sounds are the best part about this. I just noticed it when, like, ugh. Oh. Oops. Boop, 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 boop. Let's get more gestural in here. We're getting too tight. Too tight. That's what she said. I'm sorry for that really bad joke. I'm sorry for that really bad joke. Can I get that yellow? That's a yellow I want. So I may bring this part into Procreate and make these literal gold and add some gold elements because I can't I love gold, like fake gold leaf. It's one of my favorite things. The reason I love fake gold leaf is because in a lot of religious paintings, like an insane amount, they use gold because it's divinity or whatever. And when a painting of mine has a spiritual meaning to it, 100% of the time it has gold in it. And 100% of the time, if a painting has gold in it, like vice versa. Like, it's a signifier for me that I'm talking about something in a spiritual sense that may not make sense outside of a religious, or I want to say spiritual, not religious context, but like, ooh, I felt like I actually, not like I actually felt that, but I got scared, like I just bumped into something because I just looked over. And this definitely has some spiritual connotations, and I want the bricks to be gold, and I think I'm gonna bring some like gold into the head and in the mushrooms, and then maybe like gold in the stars, like little gold spots in the stars, and then it will be done. I may like fine tune some other things in Procreate. I don't know if I'm going to film that in Procreate. I may make like a time lapse or something. But for now, like, this is done in this application. There's nothing more that I want to do in this application because the next steps that I see I can't do in here. I don't have a way to like choose gold paint. And like I could spend like hours and hours trying to render those to look like gold bricks, but I don't want to. I would rather use something that emulates gold leaf, and I have that in Procreate. Like I bought some brushes that like emulate metallicness, and then I use like a gold color, and that's how I get like a lot of my fake gold and digital. And I don't want to like when it's back to using the right tool for the job, you know. But otherwise this is done, and I really like I'm excited to finish this up, like send it to Procreate. So to say, like, now that we're done, let's go here, and we have to save. Can't forget to save, overwrite that damn file. And then we want to export it. And it says your canvas is now exported to your Oculus Pictures folder. So when I go and plug this into my computer, or it already is plugged into my computer, but when I go to pull the files out, I can save it. Then I'm going to save it to my Dropbox because it's synced to my computer. And then my Dropbox syncs with all of my devices. So just to show you like the technical aspects of like workflows. So then I plug this in, I pull the files out, and then I'm going to throw it in my Dropbox. And in my Dropbox, I'm going to pull it out and put it into Procreate. And then Procreate, I'm going to do the gold detailing, which I'll maybe make a time lapse for, and maybe I'll post on TikTok or something, but maybe I'll post on the YouTube channel just to have like the complete creation process of this documented. I've never really done that before with a creation, so the little bit of the beginning wasn't documented because I couldn't figure out how to paint or how to record. But like I would say like having like 90% of this documented is a pretty good start, considering like I only had like 10 brushstrokes when I first started recording. So yeah, I am really glad you came along with me on this journey, on this second painting of mine in VR, painting VR. I am actually really happy with this app, and I am going to keep making more paintings and more videos. So please like and subscribe if this is like your jam. Share with your friends who may like a weird person painting in VR. And I don't know. Check out my other art if you are someone who likes a crypto and NFTs and maybe buy some of my stuff. Check out I'm gonna make another video soon. I'm getting to like my maximum limit of like VR time right now without like getting like slightly sick, not super sick yet. But like I'm gonna make another video of just like hanging up my friend's artwork soon, which should be pretty fun. And like probably tonight I'll do that. Like I need a break from painting after this. But for now, I exported this. I remembered to save. And I am actually, because I realized whatever save state I have it in is what it loads as. So when I come in, I don't want to be thinking about this painting again. Like, this is done. We're going to put it away. So I'm going to save. I'm just being super crazy. And new painting. We're going to, like, have a fresh new painting. And we're going to work on some... Next time, let's do some, like, landscape. I usually work in square, but let's, like, break the mold a little bit. So we're gonna save this as art for aliens 2. What? We're gonna keep going? Maybe. I don't know. I'm just like putting it there. But yeah, like instead of square, I'm gonna like do something more horizontally landscapey, I think. Maybe even more gestural. Maybe not get into that black line work, but I don't know. It's hard for me not to. And maybe I should post. I'm gonna post up before I end. I think it's good, like, to keep my paintings up too. Like, remember what I did in here, even though I'm gonna like. Where is it? But it's behind this canvas. No. Where is it? Okay, hold on here. Oh, I'm doing the wrong one. I'm ridiculous. So, remember how I was talking about implied lines? How, like, we want, like, it's natural for us to want to, like, look where this is looking, the direction they're looking. Well, the thing is I put the eye position to be, like, looking right at us. And the implied line is so strong going like this. Even though they're facing that way, the implied line is going this way. And so, I don't know, like, I think I was subconsciously, like, talking about it over there. I want it up here. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Fudge popsicles. That's what I said, YouTube. Why is this so hard? Why am I having such a hard time? Let me walk. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Let's center this up a little. Let's lock that. And let's unlock that. There we go. Because even though it's facing that way, we want to go this way. It's just what we want to do. And I'm seeing something more I want to do on this, but I'm going to do it in Procreate. It's all going to be Procreate. We're going to chill so yeah, that's it for this video. Next time we'll be painting on, well, next time I'm either going to be hanging up more paintings or I'm going to be painting on this canvas, but I'm done with this for right now. I have other things I need to do, and I appreciate every one of you who are here watching, and I look forward to sharing more with you. Make sure to comment, like, any ideas, comments, criticisms, constructive criticisms. Don't give me bullshit. And I will gladly have a chit chat with you. You can find me on Twitter at Empress Trash. You can go to empresstrash.xyz to get more information about me and my art. I am excited to end this first painting series, Art for Aliens, on part 5. So, talk to you later, all. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. Bye-bye.